triangle is definitely
Oh, yeah.
stirring up a lot, which has been really fun. Have you felt challenged differently in the storyline? Just, you know, because you and Will were in such a good place and there was a little trouble here and there. Now it's like, it's pretty serious stuff and there's still like lingering feelings for Paul. Tell me how it's been for you to play all that.
Well, that's the difference. If it was some new guy, it'd be like a crush and Sonny would want nothing to do with it. He loves Will, but he loved Paul. That never goes away. You know, unless something ends so badly, there's always a piece of your heart that is with that person. And every time he sees him, there's just that, what if?
Because really the only reason they broke up is because Paul wasn't out.
Yeah.
Everything else was great.
That's all he had to do was come out, and he didn't. It wasn't the right time, and, you know, now he sees him again, and he's out. All he ever wanted. So it's just, I don't know. I'm very conflicted. So it continues to make it crazy.
What would you say that Paul gives to Sonny that maybe Will doesn't, and vice versa? It seems like they're very different guys.
Yeah, realistically, if this was real life, I'm 110% more attracted to Paul because he's more mature, put together, successful in many ways. Will's just, his character's super immature. Like, realistically, like, that reminds me, it's so funny that's how I see it, because I love Will, but it reminds me of, like, a relationship I'd have at 18 years old because of the immaturity and the growing, where once you hit 25, 26, 27, like, you don't want drama. Life is already stressful. You want at least your counterpart to be, you know, better your life, and Will just makes it a disaster, but he's just so in love with him. So I always have mixed feelings. As an actor, it's of course written that I love Will, but as a person, I'm more attracted to Paul's character of his maturity and responsibility. It just gets awkward because he's hanging around a lot, he's holding the baby, every other day his shirt is off, he's like ironing in his underwear, he's vacuuming nude. It's just, people are like, what's happening?
Which makes great husband material.
Exactly.
All those things.
Exactly. So it just gets awkward because he's just around, and their connection's still there. And Sonny just fights it off, you know, but he just happens to always show up, just happens to be there.
Yeah, and Will is again getting very immersed in a story, which is kind of taking him away from his home responsibilities. Yes. Are we going to see that become a conflict again?
Absolutely. Yeah. Well, yeah, he never learns. Come on.
So there's also a lot of drama going on with Sonny's parents, this whole thing with Lucas and another love triangle. Can you talk about that and how Sonny's pulled into that a little bit?
Yeah, he's pulled into another triangle. There's definitely conversations had between Sonny and his mom. But Sonny's kind of prepared for it because he knows that it's kind of happening. He's upset with his dad because he also relates what his dad did to his mom is what Will did to me. So there's kind of that, like, you know, weird tension of, like, you did this to mom, Will did this to me, and I don't want to cheat, but mom did. I don't know. It's just drama. It's drama.
Also, Justin has also been kind of telling Sonny that Paul's a good guy. Like, he's actually seems to be kind of gently pushing Sonny in that direction. Is Sonny going to listen to his father, especially with all the drama going on with his parents?
He really doesn't. He's in denial about the whole thing. I remember the conversation that just aired the other day I saw is that he was like, you know, marriages have rough patches, and they're supposed to be work. And Sonny's trying to convince himself that this is normal, to fight this much. But it's not.
Okay.
It's not normal. But he wants to believe it is.
Okay. For fans that are either wanting Sonny to be with either one of those guys, is there going to be any kind of resolution soon, or is this going to be kind of rocking a hard place for a while?
It switches around a lot in a way of I don't think people could guess the outcome.
Okay.
I'll leave it at that.
That's good. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
It's so bizarre.